Hi everybody, Julian McClurkin here, your chief storyteller with Tribevest. Today, I'm interviewing Tyson Miller. He's gonna show us how teamwork makes the dream work. Tyson, it's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much. Let's start with the most basic question. Who are you and where are you from?
I'm a Southern boy. I'm from Hilton Head Island, South Carolina.
Wow, you live in the place everybody goes to vacation. That's awesome.
Yeah,
My wife
it's
used to go there.
good and bad. There's pluses and minuses.
What is your day job?
I owned an IT company, IT consulting company for roughly about 20 years. I sold that company in 2019. So reality, my day job is investing.
And how did you stumble across Tribevest?
I learned of Tribevest from Left Field Investors. So I actually recently joined Left Field Investors. It's kind of funny, having done this for the length of time I have, I've always been a bit of a lone wolf at it, just kind of doing my own thing. And I tried a couple of groups out there, didn't have much success, stumbled across Left Field and really found a good group. And with that, I kind of quickly learned how this is not a one-person game, at least investing in the type of stuff that I invest in or we invest in. It really is about making contacts and kind of who you know and people that are out there that have gone along the same journey or walking the same journey as you. That really helped me out a lot in finding that group. Coming to the table with a tribe of 10, which I started out of the gate with Tribevest, I didn't know everyone in the tribe. It was important to get the right people with the right mindset of what we were trying to do, but I hadn't met everyone. So going through the process, I probably made 7 to 8 new friends out of that, of which I've spoken with outside of the tribe. But it's also very interesting because it changes things when there's money on the line, right? You can have a discussion with someone, a one-on-one or a group discussion with someone and talk about, hey, I like this multifamily investment, or I like this car wash, or whatever it may be that people are investing in. But it changes the dynamic and it changes things when all of a sudden everybody has skin in the game.
Can you tell me kind of how Tribevest has helped streamline the process for you?
The platform itself, Tribevest, is great in that in my opinion, it's very streamlined. It's built for exactly what it's intended to do, right? For helping you get these entities up and running and be able to kind of communicate, vote, and store information. To do that outside of Tribevest, you could certainly do that on your own, but Tribevest makes it very, very easy. I think most importantly, to get the entity set up. My first interaction with Tribevest was phenomenal. I worked with Emily over there. She was great in really holding my hand through the whole process from setting up the LLC, the entity, what the operating agreement is going to look like. I had a lot of questions about modifying the operating agreement, and it was truly what I refer to as a white glove service, in my opinion. So every penny spent there was worth it and then some. I actually started after that. I started a second tribe with just one other member. And it was kind of the same thought. It was like, well, look, we could do this, and we only planned to invest in one investment. So it was a very purposeful type thing. And we were like, look, we can go spin up an entity. We don't necessarily need Tribevest to do this, but again, it makes it so easy and so clean for such a minimal cost that it was kind of a no-brainer. So we just said, look, we're just going to run this through Tribevest as well. It's well worth it. We know what kind of service we're going to get, so I've looked at it from that angle.
How has Tribevest kind of helped you level up your business?
You can look at Tribevest at the angle that I mentioned before, that it's a great way to reduce the minimum cost of investment through a group of people, accredited or non-accredited, however, whatever walk of life you're coming from. But it's also the group aspect of it too. It's the interaction in vetting these investments, kind of the camaraderie there that goes into, I like this because this, I don't. It can give you confidence in something you might not have invested with before because you have 5 other people in your tribe that is interested in it or can explain it to you in a different way. So I would say that the due diligence process, although sometimes like with a tribe of 10 people, it can be difficult corralling everyone together to get to speak and get their voice heard. Tribevest still makes that easy for the most part through the voting or motion process. But it streamlines that due diligence, I think, in that you get to a yes or no pretty quickly, more so than I even do on my own, because I'll drag my feet and kind of go back and forth. So
Can you give us some insight, Tyson, into some specific asset classes that you're investing in?
the tribe was set up to do more experimental, or I like to use the word fringy type asset classes. So when we started talking about the tribe, I think the newest one in the market was car washes. And although a lot of people have gotten into that, that was actually our first investment we've gotten into. But we're also looking at some other asset classes around short-term rentals, Airbnb type stuff, lending on Airbnb properties, or Airbnb properties themselves. Something that for me maybe a little bit too risky.
Do you think you would have had like the boldness to do some of those speculative plays without a team behind you?
No, definitely not. Definitely not,
Yeah.
because I need some of these people to push me along into this, because the stuff that I might not even have an interest in, but it's still interesting to be part of a group and to kind of mix up these different asset classes into the soup. But I think it still comes back. That's where the reduced minimums on the tribe comes in, because I certainly wouldn't have invested in some of these at 50K, but will I do it at 5 or 10K? Sure.
So that's it. What a great interview with Tyson. He kind of showed us how you can really build relationships through your tribe mates. Well, until next time, I'll see you next tribe.